Stadium in Knoxville. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Tennessee Volunteers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The history of college football has many ties to the military. Tennessee's Neyland Stadium, with over 101,000 fans in place, is one of those. The stadium was named for legendary football coach General Robert R. Neyland on October 27, 1962. This is one of the most beautiful venues in college sports, with the Tennessee River, the sailgating, and the checkered end zones. Can't wait to watch a college football game at Tennessee. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get first crack at it here. Braylon Staley, they'll be looking to him, and he'll probably be keeping an eye on the other side in this great matchup of wideouts. The run inside. It's Smith.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Keep it on the ground. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, he couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the back. Taylor wants to throw. Got it. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Volunteers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Out wide right, it's Smith. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Vols are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Taylor wants to throw it. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Vols! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Yellow Jackets offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. How will they be able to deal with this lockdown corner on the outside who believes he can take away half the field? This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Rush right in his face. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that, to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll go to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Fires quickly. Taken down.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. In the backfield, it's Roach. Runs through the tackle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on! He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Tight end now in motion. Running inside, it's Smith. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the tight end. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. Oh, what a move to get open. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Straight ahead, it's Smith. There he goes! And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's just kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch.
Caught, and he's got room. Going airborne. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Send the tight end in motion. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Run in the red zone, it's Smith. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hits inside, it's Gordon. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Grabs it in the middle. Oh, the quick spin move. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
2nd and long here. Tight end now in motion. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. That one's not even close.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? Touchdown ball! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So his big play capability was on full display, and that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Boy.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to get started. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Holly, what do you have?
Checking in from the Tennessee sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Brown. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! Quick strike through the air for the score. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to throw one first. Unloads it downfield. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with a look at Oregon State taking on the New Mexico Lobos. And it's the Beavers looking to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead it here in the 1st half. We'll see how things progress. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now over to your game inside Neyland Stadium. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The Vols head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wide receiver going in motion. The play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Rush is on. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Might as well run him again. Driven back.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Quick give. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Smith takes the handoff. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Powers inside. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Taylor wants to throw. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
From the gun, it's Smith.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Out wide left, it's Smith. Oh, what a cut! He's brought down the 1 of play for this offense, and they'll have it at
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's dropped. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Taylor wants to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
Somebody needs to take these 3rd down conversions on this drive from this offense. They need to put it on a reel, and they need to teach it in high school coaching clinics across the country. They've converted 3rd down after 3rd down after 3rd down after 3rd down. They're just staying on the field. They're bleeding the clock with the lead. You cannot do it better than how this offense has done at this drive.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and goal from the 1 after the incompletion. They just keep firing. Flips it out in the flat. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. Marches ahead. And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
That is exactly what the defense was hoping for. Down close to the end zone, they bring the all-out blitz. They've got numbers, they've got people shooting gaps, and they didn't give the offense a second to even think. They were swarmed and surrounded, getting that save.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Fields the punt.
Flea flicker looking off.
Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, here on the Volunteers sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
On the move. Off the bench, arm loose, but the first one is incomplete.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his wideout.
The run inside. It's Gordon. Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. The Volunteers line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Red pass, it's complete. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Turns into the pile. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Volunteers sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Drops back on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
What the fuck?
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we... So first down will open up the final period. The option, the keeper. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even...
Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
On the return, it's Dodson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Left side is Gordon. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Long way to go on 2nd down. He wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Vols are marching down the field. Making the adjustment on the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Thomas. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Back to pass on second down. Turns up, it's Gordon. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. They give it to him again. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Keeps it himself. Turns upfield. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Right side, it's Powell. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. On the move, it's Powell. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
2nd down, going to throw it. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Gordon. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And this setter downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Making the adjustment. Drops back on 1st down. Still looking. Throws to the back. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked off, and he's got open room. Running free, going to the end zone, but
they gave me that shit.
Behind him, there's a flag on the field. An easy decision there for the offense to decline the penalty and take the touchdown. They'll go through the motions and finish this one off with the PAT. So the extra point is good, but it is of little consequence.